I'll go last so everyone gets to play. That's my thought process here. And plus, I won't have my tricks of trade. So, and I'll run a stick of Steves. I'll just give it myself. If I got person send me a dot, it's all good, man. It's all good. Okay, cool. Now we have Swifty Fan out in the open. I'm gonna stealth up as soon as I start duel. It looks like it's gonna be Sean versus Swifty Fan in the opener. Let's see how that works out. Sean, the Windwalker, Swifty Fan, the Enhancement Shaman. Let's see how well this duel goes. Swifty Fan just walking around, just pacing. Sean slowly approaching, like a cougar, like a tiger. Nope, running back, running forward. Are they gonna duel each other? Like, are they gonna go bow? Or are they gonna go actually dueling? We'll just have to wait and see. Sean moving on to the other pillar. Swifty Fan still just keeping his energy ready. Just pacing around, hiking, psyching himself out. No, hyping himself up, hyping himself up. Sean running around the mount. Not sure if he should approach. Sean finally taking the first steps of approaching. Swifty Fan hanging behind the pillar in Ghost Wolf. Not walking anymore. Trying to make sure he doesn't get incap. Incap coming out of Sean into a full stun Serenity. Swifty Fan is an orc though, so it doesn't live it too long, or doesn't sit it too long. They're just coming out after that burst. Sean is going to go for damage. Stun coming out onto Sean. No trinket available. Swifty Fan is going to take a lot of damage with a touch of death. Does have a lot of bursts available. Sean is going to take a lot of damage. Zapping from Counter-Strike Totem doesn't kill it. Continues to pressure Swifty Fan. And Karma, as that Counter-Strike Totem was actually forcing him low and lower health. Swifty Fan is just trying to live it while coming out. Kind of cutting Sean near over to our side of the wall, our side of the interim. Incap coming in, and Sean, Swifty Fan now trying to get back into Sean, not letting him recover. Or no, he's actually going to go recover himself. Just wait in Ghost Wolf form, heal. So it looks like both of them just came at each other, forced a lot of cooldowns, forced Karma, so Swifty Fan no longer has to hold back anything, forced a lot of that Karma with that Counter-Strike Totem, which Sean decided not to kill, or just didn't notice it. Another kidney coming, oh, another, what is it? Not kidney, leg sweep coming out. Swifty Fan getting back into normal form. Does get some damage onto Sean. Another Counter-Strike Totem available. Sean is just going to keep zapping himself unless he kills it. Does learn. Did he learn it? Didn't. He did learn, but did get juked out into the stun totem. Still has a trinket available for a while. Incap coming out on Swifty Fan. Did Swifty Fan trinket that one or not? Sean did get himself a leap. Swifty Fan continues to pressure onto Sean as Sean gets behind another pillar. Swifty Fan trying to catch himself a few heals real quick before his health drops so low. Engages with Sean as he goes into full Serenity. Chi burst and everything available. Is that going to be Fisted Fury to follow up? Sean is taking a lot of damage right now though. Dropping under 1 million. Does get himself a little bit of a heal. Swifty Fan still hanging in there. Still sticking it with the guy. Does get a big leap to stay in onto Sean. No Karma available. Fisted Fury is a defensive last available opportunity. Feldman coming out as a Beastmaster Hunter versus Swifty Fan. Getting all the pets available right at him. Does get him hit up with a Murderer Crows. The pets are right on him. Trying to maintain the combo. Trying to maintain on him with all the pets. Swifty Fan is dropping so low, so fast. And as soon as he's down, Chaos and Assassination Rogue going up onto Feldman. Does get him into a kidney after a cheap shot. Got him fully loaded up with dots. Does get trapped by Feldman. Trigger coming out, and Feldman now on the defensive with full burst available. Does have Roar Sacrifice for a lot of the damage to be redirected. But Hikaya just barely took damage from all those pets. Forced to get out into an aspect of the turtle while dampening his in here with all those dots hitting him. So that's a good job. Work for Feldman. Has a Dire Basilisk out. Should want to kite the rogue into Dire Basilisk for more damage. Does catch Feldman into a kidney. Can Feldman get out of that? Basilisk does seem like he gets a few nips at the guy. Feldman continues to just try to run, trying to do as much damage as he can. Until Hekaya does trap him for a moment. Dire Basilisk does get to a little bit of damage, but Shadow Stab kill into a Vanish does allow Hekaya to do a complete reset, a complete 180. And it looks like Diabetes or Znog is going to be up next. That's the only guys left, right? Oh no, we got KCYLS. It looks like it is going to be Znog. He picks up the eye, doesn't vanish it though. Hekaya should be able to get a sap opener onto Znog if he's able to get it right. Does come out in the open. Znog doesn't see them. Both of them are Assassination Rogues. Hikaya is trying to get a little bit of that Crimson Vial heal back in the back behind the pillar. Znog gonna go for the other eye. Is he gonna vanish that one though? Nope. I don't know if he knows how to do the vanish strat. Is looking for Hikaya. If he gets nearby, he can get sap. And Hikaya might be able to get the opener, but it is an Assassination Rogue, so just because he gets the opener doesn't make it definitive. I guess it depends on CC now with rogues. Does get a sap onto Znog. Is gonna be able to get the opener. How is he gonna approach it? Is that going to be full cooldowns coming out? Does he even have it? He should have Vendetta, because this is a fairly short cooldown. Hikeo opening up with a cheap shot. Garo. Trinket coming out early out of Znog into advantage. Cheap shot onto Hikeo. No cooldowns coming out. Vendetta now coming out. Does he have Cloak of Shadows to live it? Does counter stun Znog and try to run away. No, chooses to stay and commit. Shadow Step coming out of Znog. Both of them are trading cooldowns. Cloak of Shadows came out by Hikeo, so that was his last front line of defense. Evasion is out for both rogues, and Znog is just running away as Dots and Melts and Hikeo. Both rogues have evasion, trying to burn to damage to Hikeo. Might be able to live if you have some survival coming out. Cloak of Shadows coming out of Znog as he was taking most of that damage. Another stun coming in. Lots of bleeds loaded up as Znog. Hikeo does drop low and does force cheat death. And we have Belaria taking advantage of Znog, not having cloak, having low health, trying to frostbolt him to death. Blind coming out. Znog might be able to catch a reset, but those dots are still sticking. Deadly Poison is going to get him out in the open. Belaria might be able to blink and hit him with a spell. No, couldn't quite do it. Crimson Miles coming out. Trying to blizzard the rogue out. Does catch the rogue out with a blizzard. Does hit him with an ice lance. Frostbolts are coming out right afterwards. Another frostbolt to follow for a frost mage. Rogues are actually kind of hard. Does get hit with a full stun kidney. Artifact weapon is available. Does blink twice, I think, and does take him out. Looks like it's going to be Feral up next. Diabetes does come out with a full stun lock combo. War Stomp to follow up. We do have a little bit of that temporal shield coming out for Belendria. Does use illusion to look like a Feral themselves. Going in for frostbolts on Diabetes. Diabetes closes in. Root comes out. Trinkets out Root. Bolt coming out with Icy Vein still available. Belaria does drop Diabetes to about half health, but still taking so much damage. No Ice Block available, and he does get taken out. Youngadin going up against the Feral Diabetes. No wall available for Diabetes. At least one charger wall. Does catch the Feral with the Judgment. Try not to let him go anywhere. Travel Form coming out. Is he going to be able to hit him with another spell? Maybe slow him down. Diabetes doesn't like to hang out right behind the pillar. Catches another Judgment, but does somehow get a re-stealth either way. Youngadin is now looking for the Feral. Can go pick up the eyes. We'll see if he'll have the availability and opportunity to do so. Does pick up the eyes. Can he see the Feral? Is the Feral going to come out and heal? Because Youngadin, either he will catch him or he won't. So in these situations, usually a Feral comes out behind the pillar, catches a little few heals, and then goes back to kiting with a Paladin. But Paladin on the mount might be a little rough. No eyes available. No one more eye available. Is Diabetes going to be hanging out by the eye to snag Youngadin? He still has all his cooldowns, everything available. Or is Diabetes simply going to stand behind a pillar and passively regen himself? The dampen is at 11%. This is going to be a lot harder to do, though. Passively might want to actually proactively heal. Youngadin did spot him for a moment, try to Judgment as it took him out of the mount. Does get stunned by Diabetes. Is going to get forced out his, what is it called? I can never remember it. Unbreakable Will. Diabetes did try to root him, going back and forth with forms. Does get himself out of a stun. Did load up Youngadin with a bunch of bleeds. Had a lot of things available. Youngadin still bleeding, still dotted up. Rips. Double rip and a Moonfire still doing work on him. Flash of Lights are coming out. Needs to catch this Feral. Should have a stun available, or should have a trinket coming out very, very soon. So if Youngadin can catch him while no trinket is available outside of bear form, then he'll have a lot of work. Has 50 stacks of Reckoning available to himself right now. And it looks like Diabetes does come out to try to catch a few heals. Does Youngadin see him though? Does catch a re-stealth as soon as that happened. Should probably mount up. Chooses not to mount up, just walking to him. Diabetes walk right next to me. Does open up onto Youngadin. Bob coming out early. Youngadin trying to get at him, and that Rude does keep him slowed. Pally Horse coming out right afterwards. Diabetes is leaping away. Breaking out of those slows out of the Paladin. Another Judgment is going to get thrown. No, that's a Hand of Reckoning this time. Does give Youngadin a little bit of wings. Diabetes doesn't want to hang out by the pillars. Not completely. Does have Thorns available. Is he going to engage the Paladin right afterwards? Or is he not? Nope. Catch himself a re-stealth. And there he goes. He's really just playing it out. Waiting for cooldowns. Into dampening, it might be better for him. Because Youngadin, all he can do, another opener coming out. Is going to be rooting everything. Tricky comes out of Youngadin early on. Does have Eye for an Eye and Crusade available right now. Going in for full damage with all his bursts. We do have a stun onto Diabetes as his wall. Trinket coming out in card. That was a lot of damage. All those dots available onto Youngadin. Cannot be rooted because of Blessing of Freedom. Still trying to stay in with a Feral. Does get leaked. I think that was a kick maybe available. Trying to kill him before the bubble comes out. Youngadin will still have a bubble available for a while. Should have bubble force right now. Does force it. Diabetes still trying to run under 1 million health. Flash of Lights are coming out for Youngadin. Doesn't want to chase after Diabetes or doesn't have the means to. Still has Reckoning available, so you'll have wings for a quite moment. Just for a little bit. Diabetes trying to catch a restart. Is he going to be able to? Doesn't. He gets hit by Judgment. No restarts allowed for him for a while. Does try to get a slow. But Youngadin, I think, try to get a slow. Pony Up is coming up. Wings is available. Hand of Reckoning available. Does he have a Judgment or anything available at all? Diabetes is still trying to catch himself behind a pillar. Youngadin does pop himself Hand of Freedom. And Diabetes still does juke away. While he has wings available, trying to get a little bit of healing to level himself out. Is he going to go mount up and go for one of the eyes? It's actually a good turn right now because Diabetes is low on health. Dampening is not going to let him recover quite as easily. If he can catch this Feral while he's stealthing around in cat form, should be able to catch up to him. Diabetes is still not in the open. Youngerdin is looking for him. Does he know where the Feral is at? Does he see him? He does see him. Try to get an ability out. Should have stayed on the mount a little bit longer to get a goat Hodge coming out. Nope, doesn't find him. Is Diabetes going to open up here and try to get a root combo with bleeds onto Youngerdin? Nope. Doesn't quite do it. Doesn't quite do it. Still looking for the Feral. Does see him for a moment, trying to use an ability, but that's why the people could be getting dismounted by on mounts when they try to use an ability. When they try to use an ability, it tries to dismount them when they try to hit somebody, but if they go behind a pillar, then it's like you're trying to use ability, pillars in the way, can't do it. Diabetes does open up on Youngerdin in the opener, try to get a double stun, does get all the dots on him, another batch available, does get him fully dotted up. Is that going to be anything roots? No, Youngerdin is trying to prevent roots ahead of time, but going for Hand of Freedom, trying to catch up to Diabetes, stun coming out, Trinket not available for a while, Trinket coming out now, Youngerdin is going to take damage from all those thorns. Diabetes still goes into stack form, trying to leap away, trying to get in, tries to get a bite out on Youngerdin, and a root available. That root does break fairly quickly. Youngerdin has to go for heals. Diabetes sitting at about 1.5, 1.6, 1.7, 1.8 million health. Youngerdin still taking down Bleeds. Does see the Feral Leap coming out. Tricky coming out and a root right afterwards. Youngerdin uses a Hand of Freedom. Can he do anything here? He's dropping lower and lower. Under 1 million. Those Bleeds are ticking down on him. Darby's comes out in the open and does take out Youngerdin. No way. No fucking way. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'll be fine with him resetting. Yeah, I'm fine with you healing. I'm fine with you healing Diabetes. I'll give you a full duel. That's all good, my man. That's all good. If I see him stealth into a Feral, I'm gonna start going. I'm gonna go. Oh, hey, that's fine. That's okay. Shadow Mend him. I'm waiting. I'll let him have a full duel. I have a limited amount of time for the seconds that I have. I usually am bad versus Ferals. Usually really bad versus Ferals. But we'll see how it goes. I don't have my Tricks of Trade available. I have my cooldowns available. That's really about it. I really don't want to attack him while in bear. He can really fuck me up while in bear form. I really don't want that to happen. Is he gonna sit in bear? Because he could sit in bear. That counters Outlaw pretty hard. It actually does. Can I find him? I want to pick up the eyes and look for him. If I pick up the eyes and look for him and I find him... Oh, I don't need him. Trinket available? He does have a trinket. Is he gonna go ham here? Not quite. Not quite, but no more trinket available for a while. So that's nice. Blind. Sap him? Yep. I think he's dead. I could be wrong. I'll try to. I'll try to. Yeah, he dead. Alright, Casey. My dude, I have nothing for you. I have nothing left. Cooldowns wise, I'm out. I need Cloak of Shadows. I really do. Is he gonna trinket this? If I open on him, is he gonna trinket this? That's my question. Oh, he did. Wow. And I stun him here, and I'm gonna run away. Because I didn't know he would trinket that fast. I guess it makes sense. What? What'd you try to do? I didn't try to do something. I think it was supposed to be something cool, but it ended up being not really that cool. Oh, that's a gladiator. Oh, okay. Alright. Well, there it is. He's a gladiator. Is that Bonnie? Is that Bonnie? I doubt it. No, otherwise I would see him. Well, I have Cloak of Shadows available now. Is he gonna stun me? I like that mount though. I really do. I shouldn't lose to this, but I might. I won't be surprised if I do. Here we go. Yeah, there's nothing a Shadow Priest can do, even against an Outlaw Rogue. That was it, man. I mean, if I didn't have all my cooldowns available, then I think that would have been better job, or better duel. But it's just outmatched. There's nothing you can do. It's a melee versus a caster. Melee versus a Shadow Priest. Not the best melee. It's like a Feral going against Shadow. Like you have a small chance to win, like a very tiny. Well done, everybody. Well done, everybody. Nerf Outlaw Rogues, nerf Outlaw Rogues, 100%. Animal abuse. Hey, Doctor, please don't ignore the chat. I'm trying not to ignore the chat.